to hell. You keep playing with God and you leave this earth, you are going to hell.
Listen, in all seriousness, my last video was meant to have a little fun, make a lighthearted joke out of a kind of depressing situation. I don't know what it's going to take for Black Americans specifically to recognize that this is a slave owner's religion. And I ain't trying to sound like a hotep or nothing, my sister. But the only reason why Christianity is popular with Black Americans is because that was the first book, the first, and for some of us, the only book that we ever were allowed to read, and would be the first book that we would learn to read to understand how to speak English. It is embedded in our culture because it's a part of the trauma of our ancestry. Now, I'm not here to try to convert you to be a witch because I really don't give a fuck. This is not about saving souls. This is not about recruiting people or getting people to believe what I believe. This is about my personal relationship with the source, with the divine, with God, whoever it is that you believe is up there pulling the switches. My practice is entirely my practice, and it is not my job to go and try to see if other people are doing what they need to do. That's kind of a Christian thing. But I will make fun of y'all because y'all be making the material. Y'all want to persecute us so bad, but if Jesus came back right now, you'd be calling him a witch too. All the miracles in the Bible and y'all ain't putting 2 and 2 together? Hello? If some of you were more like Christ, we wouldn't have such high medical bills. We wouldn't have such expensive grocery. I'm telling you, if somebody out there could get like Christ, go down to your local grocery store, get some filet mignon, some salmon, some bread, maybe some iced coffee, and be breaking it off and multiplying it in the parking lot, I swear to God, I will convert right now. Drop the spell, because that's what it is, and y'all ain't ready to hear that. You're not ready to hear that, because those works, those are just analogies, right? Those didn't really happen. And, that's just a special one-off thing for Jesus, although he was a man and although you're supposed to be like him. But you're not meant to do those types of things. That's for the Son of God. Though you're a child of God too. You see how your logic is just really collapsing in a lot of ways, and why people aren't taking you as seriously as they once did, and why now, when we have access to so much information and knowledge, people are starting to peel back the layers and recognizing the true history of this baby religion. Because that's right. Y'all just got in the game. You're not even that old to be talking all that shit. Little baby religion out here trying to tell people what to do. Granted, you've done a great job of indoctrinating a lot of people, so kudos. But you see, we're minding our own business over here and you're all up in it. You see how you can't possibly be doing what you need to be doing if you're in my business? In our business? And I get it. It's hard to remove the indoctrination and heal from the religious trauma, but y'all be getting on this app absolutely trying to destroy and demonize any and everybody else who does not believe what you believe. But then you expect people to respect you and your beliefs and not push anything that they believe on you, which most people aren't. You just think that because they won't conform to your way of thinking. When the tables are turned, all of a sudden you don't understand free speech. All of a sudden you don't understand why we can't have difference of opinions. And if you could be friends with someone as a Christian who's Catholic, or you could be friends with somebody who's Jewish, or you could be friends with somebody who's Muslim, but you can't be friends with somebody who's a witch, that's just a different faith, is like your religion is not your personality. It's not a personality trait. It's a spiritual practice that's meant to help you get through the hard parts of your life and develop you as an individual. You're using that as a way to justify whether or not you should be kind to people. I'm sorry, you're actually a joke. And I will be dicing you up into comedy bits. Okay? That's just what it is every single motherfucking time.